Good day and welcome to the Golf News Update for Thursday, December the 17th. Here are the top stories at this hour. The Federal Reserve under Janet Yellen hiked interest rates for the first time in nearly a decade last night, signalling faith that the US economy had largely overcome the wounds of the 2008 financial crisis. The US Central Bank's policy setting committee raised the range of its benchmark interest rate by 1/4 percentage point to between 0.25% and 0.5%. The committee judges that there has been considerable improvement in labour market conditions this year, the Fed said in its policy statement. Dubai's Metro Route 2020, which was designed keeping in mind the requirements of the visitors to Expo 2020, will have a 14.5-kilometre extension of the existing Red Line route from Nakheel Harbour. The route will branch out to the Expo 2020 site near Al Maktoum International Airport. On this section, 10.5 kilometres will be elevated, while 4 kilometres will remain underground. EU leaders will tackle Britain's reform demands and the migration crisis at a summit today. Twin challenges that threaten the unity of the bloc as one of the toughest years in its history draws to a close. The 28 leaders will first debate a controversial plan for a new European Union force that could shore up borders without the host country's consent. Over dinner in Brussels, British Prime Minister David Cameron will then sound out his reform demands for the first time to his counterparts. In sport, the UAE Royals coasted to their first win on home soil with a 26-22 result against the cellar-paced Japan Warriors on the final day of the Dubai leg of the International Premier Tennis League. In another match at the Dubai Tennis Stadium, Singapore Slammers brought down the high-flying Micromax Indian Aces 27-16. The team next head to Singapore for the last round of the competition, followed by the final between the top two sides on Sunday. And finally, the weather. Today's high across the UAE will be 25 degrees Celsius, dropping to 17 degrees at night. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. We will be back with a newscast on Sunday, but you can always get the latest news on golfnews.com.